This is for year 11 methods. We're going to look at 9E, question 3 and question 9. So for question 3, we're basically given some information and we're trying to find the probabilities. So if we look at question 3, we've got some probabilities, and we're trying to create a probability table to help us do the probabilities. Okay, so let's get started. We've got C, not C, D, not D, and we're going to form our probability table from this. Okay, we know that with probability tables they sum up to 1. Okay, and we've given some information. We're given C, union, D. Now, probability tables don't give you union information directly. You've got to work them out, so we'll use that a bit later. We know probability of C is 0.45, so you just put 0.45 there. We know that probability of not D is 0.37. Now, from here we can work out some probabilities, but not all of them. Okay, we know that this adds up to 1, so this has to be 0.55. Okay, so we know that. Here we know that this must be 0.63. Okay, because that has to sum to 1. The columns and rows have to sum up to each other. Okay, so I need a piece of information somewhere here to work out the rest. Okay, so now I can get the probability of C union D by using the addition rule. Remember the addition rule, C union D equals the probability of C plus the probability of D minus the probability of C intersection D. Okay, we actually have all the information we need to find out what this is. Okay, so C union D is 0.85, they've given that to us. We know the probability of C is 0.45. We know the probability of D is 0.63, but we don't know the probability of C intersection D. Okay, so in order to work that out, I just need to simplify and solve for the probability of C intersection D. So I subtract 0.45 from 0.85, I should get 0.4, and I subtract 0.63 from 0.4, so I get negative 0.23 on this side, equals negative probability of C intersection D. Now, if I multiply both sides by a negative number, I get the probability of C intersection D equals 0.23, positive 0.23. Okay, that helps us, because I can now put 0.23 here. This must be, so I've got worked out what that is, 0.23, that must be 0.4. This must be 23 plus what gives you 45. 23 plus what gives you 45. It must be 22. So 0.22. 0.4 plus what gives you 0.55. 0.15. Okay, so let's answer the question. Let's start answering the questions. It says find the probability of D. The probability of D must be 0.63. Okay, so that's the answer to part A. The probability of C in section D is 0.23. We worked that out. C not D. C not D is 0.22. And the probability of union of not C and not D. Okay, so we have to use the addition rule again. So I'll try to do this in a different color. Addition rule, remember. The addition rule's probability of C union not D is the probability of not C plus the probability of not D minus the probability of not C intersection not D. Okay, so the probability not C is 0.55. The probability of not D is 0.37 minus the probability of not C intersection not D, so 0.15. Okay, so this would be 55 plus 37, so if you have plus 0.3, that's 0.85. 85 is 0.92, so 0.92 minus 0.15, so 92 minus 15, that should give me 0.77, and that's my final answer. Okay, so with probability tables, you do have to understand how to use the addition rule, otherwise you'll get in trouble. Okay, so sometimes It's great if they give you all the information to fill in the table, but otherwise you have to work on it. Okay, so hopefully that helps.